Here's one way to get a water effect spilling over something. I took a picture from Pixabay of a hand, just stuck a brown block underneath it. And then what I did was I did the shape of the water going over the hand. It's just the shape, this is not the water. What we're going to do is we're going to add a layer, tap on it, and choose clipping mask. Now, I'm going to start with a dark blue, and I'm going to just fill this in here. And what the clipping mask does is it allows you to only see what you're painting on the top. If I turn the clipping mask off, then you can see that it's all messy. So let's put that back on. And let's see, I'm kind of follow along with my bottom there. Okay. And then I'm going to go to a lighter blue. And I'm going to go over again. Let's see. Yeah, that looks nice. And we'll do a fill on that. I'm going to increase my threshold so that I know that I'm not going to get a whole lot of stuff there. And then I'm going to add a layer between the two. And that means that it's also clipping mask. I'm going to choose a light blue color. And I'm just going to draw a circle around this area and fill it in. And that way I can merge the layer 4 and the layer 5, and I have these 3 layers here. And to get the water effect, I simply take my layer 3, that's the one that's being drawn on top of for the clipping mask, and I reduce the opacity. So that looks nice. Now we're going to take our clipped mask here on layer 5, the one above the water mask. And under the adjustments menu, I'm going to choose gradient or Gaussian blur. And I'm going to just kind of blur that together. And that gives me this nice gradient going on here. And then if I want to add spray to it, I add another layer, make it clipping mask. And let's go into airbrushing, soft airbrush, and let's reduce the size of that. Let's turn the clipping mask off. Yeah, there we go. And we're just adding some water spray. And we're going to erase the stuff that we don't want. Let's see. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, why not? I'm going to select my block layer here. And then clear it from that layer. And then I'm going to take my eraser, use the soft brush, and soften this edge right here. Oh, I've done this before. I got my opacity set to 0 on that. I'm going to put it up to 100. There we go. And then we tap along that to soften that edge. And we have a nice spray going here. So that's one very simple way of taking your illustration and making it look like there's water flowing down from it. I hope this helps you out, and I hope you have a wonderful day.